Hello beautifuls, my name is Quavia. Welcome to JuJu Thyme. In this video, I'm going to channel down a message from the Divine Dark Cosmic Mother and their messengers that will better align you towards your individual path towards peace, love, joy, and abundance. Now, as this is a collective message, definitely be sure that you lean into your intuition, lean into your guides, so that way you can better hear the message that they brought you here to listen for, okay? Now, if you would like a personal reading with me though, the link for that will be down below. So anyway, beautifuls, let's get started. As usual, we're going to start with our bones and then we'll move on to the cards and then just channel in, bring down the message that spirit, that your guides brought you here to listen for. Okay, so let's get started. So first, I'm seeing that though there is a lot of abundance that is in your physical reality right now, and there's a lot of opportunities for expression that's in this physical life, it seems that it's on rocky grounds. Like it's not as stable as you would like it. This far into your journey, it seems like. This hasn't stopped you though. There is still a lot of hope and faith that you are carrying with you. So that's beautiful. But I am quite concerned of the lack of stability in this abundance, in this expression, in like you going towards more, you know? I'm interested in where that's coming from for you. I do see here that you have gained a new level of like awareness about yourself, about you, about what makes you special, about what makes you you. It's like that light that shines within you and stuff. So I love that. I love that I'm seeing that like rise up into like being birthed. So like it's you sensing it, and now you're like ready to like bring that into fruition, into like your everyday life. That is really fantastic, because yeah, there is this omen that transformation is coming. And I'm seeing it connected to this newfound sense of self or understanding, or, you know, something that you like it's just something that was realized, it seems like. What's moving through me from spirit is like, it may not be something that you realize within yourself, but perhaps it's something that you're wanting. Perhaps it's something about your magic. It's just some kind of enlightenment that you have had recently. So this is great. You know, what's coming in, your physical reality right now. And we're going to look more into that. Okay. There is a need for you to connect to your ancestors. They're showing up. Some may have rocky relationships with their ancestors. Or like, I'm even seeing family, like family that is living. So first off, your ancestors are wanting to assist you in healing that. They are wanting to be there for you, but there does seem to be some blockages of you feeling called or feeling pulled to really work with them deeply. I'm also seeing disorganization is leaving your life. It's as though you are arising more into what you want out of this life. What I'm seeing is like an individual that is like in this box, and like this box is it's too small for them, you know. It's like this, okay, now it's shifting as well as into like an individual that is trying to like put on an outfit that is way too tight, you know, and like their arm is getting stuck and it won't come down, you know, when you're trying to put on something that's too tight and it's difficult to put on. It's like you're trying to still put this on. So this could also be a sign of you trying to like fit back into this box, or to fit back into a space that you now have outgrown, and now you're taking up more space, and there's just more of you, and this is like just beautiful, right? So one, this is a message for those that are trying to fit back into that space that is no longer serving them. Spirit wants me to affirm that there is more, okay? And for those of you that, it's not that you're trying to like fit back into that tight spot or that tight outfit, is that you know, it feels as though like you're stuck in some kind of box or some kind of outfit that you feel like you can't get out of, you know. And I just heard from Spirit, I don't know if, I just heard from Spirit, just cut that bitch up. Like, that's what I heard. Just cut it up. Just take a scissors and just, you know, cut yourself out of it. You know, you don't fit in it. This box, you know, this world that you have created thus far, you are, you know, like you've now outgrown it. Cut out of it. Leave. Go, you know. So this is beautiful because there's obviously this world that you are creating. I do recommend that you connect with more of your emotional and energetic body during this time. However way that you interact with your emotional and energetic body, if that's like, you know, journaling or meditation, going for a run, dancing, I'm hearing belly dancing, I'm hearing like salsa, yeah, there's just some kind of like movement that could be very beneficial for you during this time. But in general, it's moving you into a space of like out of your comfort zone, basically. Yeah, it's moving you out of your comfort zone. So anything during this time right now that is moving you out of your comfort zone, yeah, that would be very beneficial and beautiful. Okay, anything else that I'm seeing? Disorder. I'm just seeing a lot of disorder that you are sorting through and transitioning this aspect out of your life. But all right, let's get some more clarity. Let's just look deeper into like what's going on, if there's any other advice. Shockingly, okay, I'm feeling called to this deck, so let's go. Let's go, let's do it. Alrighty, so what's the message here? Confidence is your key to success. That's what I'm seeing. Well, okay, I'll put it here actually, so I can continue to pull more cards. All right, but I still want to see the bones as well. But okay, yeah, so confidence is your key to success. And take time to breathe out. So first off, so this card, confidence is your key to success. It's showing the new moon in Leo. So first message is that this could be a very good time for you to do any kind of manifestations or spell works that is related to your confidence, related to that sacral energy. Yes, and like arising that sacral energy as you are like making these like transformations and stuff, because you're obviously, because Spirit is showing what the key is, they're telling you what the key is. They're saying confidence is the key to success. You know, as most people would need to like search for like, oh, what's the key? Spirit is telling you what it is, okay? So that also tells me that you are ready for that new level, for that higher level, you know? So that is very good. I love the fact that they're pointing this out to me. But because we're seeing Leo, I know in tropical astrology, we are entering into the Leo season. So that could be quite significant for someone here. But the big message that I'm seeing is also pointing to the Lion's Gate and that period of the Lion's Gate. Because it's not just one day, right? It's like a period. It's a period of time. And oh crap, I do know the dates, but not on the top of my head. It's in my calendar. So editing Quavia will put that up. But these dates can be a very, very potent time for you to really enter into like this higher level of awareness or being or transformation that you are obviously you know, wanting to create more stability in, like this expression, this abundance and stuff. And like this, as I said, like, you know, yeah, there's this knowing that transformation is coming. So that's lovely. And so now you're given the key and this period of time with the Lion's Gate that could be very, very beneficial for you. Even if it's not the period of time that you're feeling called towards, it's definitely this new moon energy. If you happen to be watching this video after this period of time has already passed, Spirit is moving through me that there is some kind of portal that you do have access to, that they are encouraging you to have the confidence to walk through. And also to look at the coming new moon of wherever, you know, whatever time period that you're watching this video. What is that next dark moon? And then from there, if you feel called, because once again, this is a collective message. So if you feel called that there's something that can be done to help benefit your path, that would be very, very nice. Once again, confidence will be your key. That is like the bottom, that's the bottom line. I would love to know, like, what is the spirit or the energy that is surrounding you during this time, and if there's any messages that I can pull from them. So this spirit that's around you, they are the usher of change. Change is not a passive word. Whoever they are to you and how they show up for you, change is like an action. Change is something that you do. That's what's moving through me with them. When it comes to this spirit, they're showing me that truth is your way through. They're showing me that, I'll just tell you what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing an individual that is like, you know, dreaming up their best life, and this spirit is in between you and this best life. And they're basically showing you the way to get to this life. And the way through to this life, which is quite interesting, because to dream up this life, you may, for example, you may have had to, resort to, as they call, your delulu, your delusions, right? Which makes it seem like it's not real or something, when it's very, very much real, right? But the way to this, of where you're wanting to go, there needs to be logic and reason to get there. Which, that's why it's kind of strange, because it's like, oh, well, if I bring logic and reason says that this Delulu is Delulu, you know? But that's not what they are there for, you know? It may seem, so definitely during this time, like if you're feeling as though you're wanting too much, or if you're feeling like the impossibility of everything, definitely take that time out to breathe, because that is the limited you talking. That is the you that basically preys upon that weak state that you're in, you know, the predator within us that is like just wanting to like attack, and it feels as though you're like, it could be feeling like beaten down, right? Oh, this is Delulu, you know, maybe I'm being too much or wanting too much, I'm asking for too much. This too much aspect, this spirit has no concern for it. From what I'm sensing from them, what you want is what you want, and they're showing you the path of how to get there, and the path is, you know, it just is, which is like that truth, that logic. So for example, let's bring up like writing a book. You want to write a book, and I mean, I don't know why that would be Delulu. I mean, I say go for it. What? Oh my God. But this is just an example. I need, you know, just to extract it, because I'm seeing these images, and sometimes it's just way more clear to just give an example and then, you know, apply it to your life as necessary. Once again, collective message. So sometimes it's a lot, but you want to write this book, and they're showing like, okay, you want to write this book? Cool. Let's do an outline. Okay, now we need to figure out like the plot, or now we need to figure out characters. Okay, now let's, you know, try to like work out the first few pages. Like it just is. So it's like logic, reason to get to the space that you're wanting to get to. So that's what I was saying, like a change for them is not passive. Change is like this active thing that you do. And this is what they're teaching. This is what they're showing you. They're showing you that what you want is possible, but there are things that need to happen in your life. Like there's things that you need to be doing to get there, basically. Because this disorganization is leaving your life, they do bring in a sense of order. They do bring in a sense of order. So perhaps like during this portal, whatever portal that you feel, you know, that is being activated, that you walk through, I'll use the Lion's Gate as this period of time. Perhaps it's like within this time, you actively make it as so it already is, right? You have, you know, you sit down, you start writing out your characters on day 1. Day 2, you're like, oh, this is the great plot. That is the goal for this period of time for you, is to actually walk in the change and the being that you are wanting to walk in, right? I mean, I'm seeing photography, and it's like taking a picture a day of anything, of everything during this, that, you know, like during that period, during that portal period. I'm seeing like someone who's wanting to connect deeper to like their intuition and their higher self and their guides. And so they're like, I'm gonna dedicate 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however many minutes you can spare of sitting down, meditating. Like this is, it's very active. And there is some kind of routine, there is some kind of discipline that this spirit is here to like share with you and show you that change doesn't have to be something that just happens to you. It's something that you can already do, that you can already embody. And now I'm hearing change is God. Change is also a form of God, or the divine, if you prefer the word divine. you understand what I'm saying, right? This oneness, right? This oneness, this divine, the universe, an aspect of it is change. Well, it is change. So that is something that can be explored more on your own, because then I'll just get into a rabbit hole, and then this will just go, this video will be even longer, and you don't got time for that, I don't got time for that. So anyway, let's look at some inner work and outer work that we can be doing right now to sort of, you know, help us get like some kind of place to start at. So we have inner work, and we have outer work. Okay, so first off, we have 2 major arcana cards. So for this inner work, the inner work is patience. And this is not a message that someone wants to hear. Like, I've been patient, what do you mean? So Spirit wants me to expand upon that. So this kind of patience that you could be cultivating in yourself right now is the patience of presence. Because I'm seeing an individual, and though they're like, okay, I'm seeing an individual and they're in the present, obviously, but their mind is like elsewhere. Their mind is like, it seems disconnected from their present. They, you know, anything they do in the now, it's for their future, which is beautiful. It's beautiful, but there's something about being present and being patient that is like the remedy for like this, it's the remedy for hopelessness. You know, as I said earlier about your stability in your like abundance or your expression being like, it seems a bit unstable and stuff. Perhaps there's some kind of sickness that's happening where there is a form of hopelessness forming and worry forming, and perhaps Spirit is giving you that remedy of patience and bringing yourself back into the present. That would be very, very beneficial for you right now. Okay. And for this outer work, okay, this outer work is very much connected to this spirit that's surrounding you. And this spirit, because this whole like active change, you know, as we just spoke on, the outer work that you can be doing at this time is related to you using that key to open doors, because they're showing me, okay, change is possible, but then they're showing me like this tree with no roots. So it's okay, so basically what that's telling me, what Spirit is moving through me, is that change is possible, but also for this active work, look into those root reasons that has kept you from this change, right? So opening up those doors to that truth. For example, you want to connect to nature more, but there's some root that is like the reason why you haven't connected to nature or haven't gone into nature is because you fill your days with being distracted and finding some excuse not to go outside. Or let's say you want to, like write this book, but the reason why you haven't written this book yet is because there's a root, something with your childhood of like you shared something with someone and they kind of shit on it, and it sort of made you insecure about sharing your, whatever book idea that you have or something, or, it's a fear of being seen or something like this. So it's like, be honest and aware of the root problem, because once you know what the root problem is and you are actively moving in your best interest, there's like this awareness, there's this new awareness of like, okay, am I going to go down this path or am I going to choose this path? You know, so just giving you more options to work fully, like, and consciously, basically. So anyway, beautifuls, that's what I'm seeing in the bones. This is the message. This is the inner work and outer work, and this message of the spirit that is surrounding you during this time. I hope that this gave you some guidance of the inner work, outer work, and what's coming and what's leaving out of your life. And yeah, during this, you know, during that portal, you know, I'm excited to see in later divinations, you know, if you get a divination with me, or in the collective divinations, of how that's going to manifest and how it'll like look different. I'm excited to do your divinations in the future, and I am excited to see what unfolds for you. So anyway, beautifuls, thank you for being here with me, and until the next one, truth and love.